Hi everybody, welcome to my video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about being an artist with disabilities and chronic illnesses because I think it's a really important topic that I haven't seen many creatives slash artists talk about, so I wanted to dedicate a video for it, concluding my experiences as a disabled artist and also explaining other things that people might go through as a disabled artist. And I want to use this video to help connect other disabled artists together, and so people have a space to talk about their struggles and their problems and challenges whilst being a disabled artist. So remember, if you have anything to add to the video, make sure you leave a comment, and if you want to see more videos regarding this topic, let me know also in the comments, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I would really appreciate it, and it would help me keep going and making content like this. But yeah, today I'm just gonna be carrying on the fan art page I was doing in the last video, so I hope that's good enough footage. But yeah, I hope to see you in the next clip. So bye bye, I'll see you in the voiceover. Heyo everybody, it's voiceover cat, and it's pretty late here. It is 9:18 p.m. So I really should be relaxing and thinking about getting ready for bed, but I still have my clothes on and not PJs yet. I still have the lights on and I still have everything out, so I've been working pretty late today. I woke up at 11:30, which is really not good, but I've been experimenting with my sleep, which is probably not a good idea. I have learned that my sleep is a little better when I just go to bed when I'm tired. Like, even though I woke up at dumb o'clock, I feel more refreshed. I just go outside, so I still prioritize daylight and stuff. So that was nice, and the sun this evening was so cool. It was literally straight up orange outside. Like, everything was orange. The leaves were falling off the trees. It was whimsical. It was like out of a movie or something. Like, it didn't feel real. So I got some photos, and I'm pretty happy about that. I wish I took a walk while it was still like that. A friend of mine also took some photos and sent them to me, which was pretty nice. They were cool. I really liked them. But yeah, so today I wanted to talk about my disabilities and how they affect me as an artist, and I also want to mention some other things about being a disabled artist that able-bodied folks wouldn't guess or think about maybe. But yeah, it's a really important video for me because it is something I suffer with every single day as well. So yeah. So I have written down a bunch of notes about what I would like to talk about. So I will explain my disabilities, but I'm not gonna outright say what it is for privacy reasons. I'm not quite ready to open that can of worms just yet. I'll kind of just go over like my main symptoms in the certain areas of my body. So for me, the first one is fatigue. I struggle with fatigue because of my illness, and it's kind of horrid. I suffer with chronic pain, stiffness, inflammation. I have limited mobility, and it affects my hands more than any other part of my body currently. So my illness kind of goes like, if I'm using it, it will hurt. So I use my hands the most because using my legs is a little bit harder for me, because I cannot walk too much. I can walk, but very small amounts. So I do walk like once a day or every few days, but I do not go far. I pretty much walk to the end of the like driveway, and then I come back inside. Like, it's nowhere near as far as I used to be able to walk, but it's something. It's still something, and I still have to do it, because if I don't, then my illness gets worse. So I still have to do a little bit of moving around and stuff for it. But yeah, I wouldn't go too much more into that, because like I said, it is a little bit more private for me. But I still wanted to talk about it enough to help others. And so my hands, I have a lot of pain, a lot of stiffness. I don't have as much like dexterity slash mobility in my hands as I used to. Like, I can't really use them as well. Like, this video of me drawing Hanako, I was having a lot of trouble drawing because my hands were sore, and my hands don't do what I would want them to do, and they don't do what they used to do. So it's really hard to draw, because you need your hands to draw, and my hands are absolutely screwed. And y'all would probably watch all of my videos and be like, that lady's hands are fine, but actually no, they hurt all the time. Like, I have to do so much just to make my hands be not as painful. They are still painful, but not as painful. But yeah, so because the stuff is primarily in my hands right now, it is not nice for me as an artist to draw. Like, it's quite horrible actually to draw, and it upsets me quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm sad that making art hurts so much, because I love it, I enjoy it, I want to get better, but I don't know if I'd ever be able to get good anymore because of the pain I suffer with. So I'm just gonna try my best to do what I can and get as good as I can with my limited mobility and stuff. And this is also why I do really, really like small drawings. If you guys have noticed, I'll do small drawings like the one next to the chibi as well, because it's a lot more manageable to do smaller artworks. In my sketchbook, it doesn't, I mean, it does hurt, but it's not as hard if I was to do the whole page of one drawing in one sitting. It's easier for me to do one small drawing in a sitting, so I do that instead. But it's not nice for me as an artist. So my overall effects of my illness is, it's hard for me to do daily tasks as well. It's hard for me to do cleaning. It's hard for me to make food. It's hard for me to walk. It's hard for me to use the bathroom. It's really hard for me to use my phone and computer, etc. So it's very, very difficult for me to type. It's very difficult for me to type on my phone and use my phone. That's why more recently it's been really hard for me to post on like social media and stuff, because it freaking hurts. Like, I can't tell you how much using my phone hurts my hands, and in reality, it's probably a good thing that I don't use my hands that much anymore, but I would still like to grow on social media, but it's really hard. I can't even tell y'all, like, I posted this drawing today on Instagram, and it hurt me so bad to type, even though I typed one sentence, and I think it was like 8 hashtags. I was in so much pain. I really don't like posting because of the pain. I also don't like Instagram in general. Like, I really don't like that app. But, so when I'm doing art, I get a lot of back pain because my illness comes from my back. So I get a lot of back pain, a lot of hand pain. Because of my limited mobility, it makes my art like really wonky and not look right for me, and I find it really hard to make things look proper, and the left and the right side of my drawings always look super different because on each side I have different like levels of mobility depending on how I'm drawing and which side I'm drawing at. So my drawings are always wonky, and I've kind of accepted that as just being a part of the charm to my drawings now. Like, it shows the struggle that I have when drawing, and as dumb as it sounds, like, I feel like that might speak to some people. Like, I'm not sure if anybody can even realize or recognize. But line art is hard to do. Line art really hurts because, you have to be precise, and I have limited mobility and I have stiffness in my hands. So it really fucking hurts. Like, this video, everything hurts. And then coloring is pretty difficult. Basically everything is difficult. So when I have like flare-ups, I notice my art drops in quality as well. So I struggle with drawing. I will still try, but it's really, really hard when I have flare-ups, and I can tell the difference between when I have a flare-up and when I don't have a flare-up, because my art gets worse when I do. And then sometimes because of flare-ups, I have to take breaks from stuff, and sometimes I'll have to take a break for a week. But in most cases, my flare-ups do last longer than a week. They normally can last anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks to over a month sometimes. So realistically, I should be taking longer breaks, but I don't want to take longer breaks. I want to do art. I want to do something I enjoy. I don't like sitting and doing nothing all the time, so... Well, I say doing nothing, but it's me dealing with my symptoms. I don't like dealing with my symptoms. I wanna draw. I wanna be happy. So every day to do art, I need to do like therapies for my hands. I need to do cold therapy, hot therapy, and I need to put on some gel to my hands just so I can do stuff. And that can take 2 to 3 hours to do. It takes a very long time just for me to be able to draw a little chibi guy. Like, it takes hours of effort. Like, I am not ready for the day until the afternoon. The afternoon is when my day starts because of how long it takes me just to get ready for the day. And that counts for even the days where I wake up at 7 a.m. It takes me until 12 or 1 p.m. to do anything. So I have fatigue as well, and fatigue makes it so that I'm really, really tired all the time. So that can make it really hard for me to do things in a reasonable time. And one more thing that I wanted to discuss is like the grief aspect of being a disabled artist. I grieve the art I used to make because I know I cannot make that level anymore because it will kill me. It hurts. So I cannot make the same stuff anymore. But I think that's okay. And I like the stuff I'm making now. So I think that's fine. Like, it makes me happy to make the art that I make now. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people who are disabled also deal with grief. And also, it's like, I grieve losing the ability to do like even normal things like walking, exercising, running, doing things as soon as I wake up. Like, I grieve a lot of things. So there's that as well. Also, I have just learned that my voiceover is gonna be longer than the footage. I hope that's okay with you guys, just to sit and listen. I know that's pretty bad. I'll just keep the same picture on the screen. But I only have a few last things to talk about. One more thing I struggle with is staying connected with friends and stuff. Like, I have lost a lot of friends because of my disabilities. Well, I say lost. It's more like I just cannot contact them. I cannot see them because of my disabilities. It doesn't help that I moved country, and the only way for me to talk with them now is on my phone or on the computer. But either one I struggle with so much, and my fatigue too makes it so that I can't, like, I don't even think about going on my computer or going on Discord or anything to talk with people because it's really tiring. And I'm also an introvert, so y'all know what I'm saying. Like, it feels difficult to do those things. Like, I struggle to like pick up the phone and text someone I haven't messaged in a while because that takes a lot of energy. Like, it's one of the hardest things that I could do. So I most of the time choose to do art and other things like that because I really enjoy them. And I have a lot of mental health problems too that I have to sort out. So that's another reason why I don't really talk with many people anymore. But besides the mental health reasons, I still just struggle so much to like pick up the phone and just talk with people. So I struggle to talk to people, and I struggle going outside because of my disabilities and because I'm just managing symptoms all the time. Like, it's probably the only thing that I do most of the time is just making sure that I can do other things like drawing, and that's it, like, for the most of the part. Like, and then dealing with my fatigue for the rest of the day because I decided to draw for an hour. It's just kind of horrible. Like, it's not nice to deal with. And I'm sure you guys can relate. But yeah, I want to talk about the benefits of, being an artist and being disabled, because I could be a negative Nancy this entire video, but I don't want to. So, good things that art does for me: helps my mental health, gives me a sense of accomplishment and hope. It's also therapeutic at the non-painful times, especially arting at night. It's also a form of expression, what I'm into at the time. Yeah, so what I've written here is, it is true. It is what it is. But it helps me mentally, especially making videos when drawing. Like, I feel a sense of belonging and that I'm not alone. Like, there's people there with me, like, watching it, because I like watching draw with me videos. I really like a YouTuber called Rain Spirit. I like company when I'm doing art. And I like giving other people company when doing art. Like I think it's wholesome and I like doing it. And that's why I like making art videos. And also, did I mention I have breathing problems? It really sucks. Like talking is hard too because I get out of breath. But yeah, it is a form of expression for me. But normally I just draw what I'm into at the time. So right now I'm into Toilet by Hannah Cocoon, even though I'm not watching it. So that kind of happens. So I wanted to also give some advice and things that I do to deal with my disabilities. And that is, the biggest one is take breaks. And take as many as you need. Take your time with everything. Recently, I have learned the power of just taking my time, doing things when I'm ready, and not giving a care in the world what anyone else says about that. Like, if I have to wake up at stupid o'clock in the afternoon because I have fatigue and I need to sleep long, like, that's all me. Like, it helps me to live certain way, and no one else should tell you how to live, especially if you have chronic illness. Like, only you and your doctors need to tell you how to live, of course. So I would recommend taking your time, taking breaks. Like, I took many breaks when drawing this Hanako, and it was worth it because it ended up being less painful, which is the main thing. But remember to do any treatments that you need to do before drawing. That really should help. Something I use is Pomodoro timer or something that really helps. I would highly recommend. You just add your times on it and you get going. But I also recommend, if you do art at a desk, I would recommend a footrest if you're short. And just keeping an eye on your posture and having a comfortable chair. And you can also get like a table easel. I don't have one yet, but I've heard that they're really good for like back pain and stuff, because obviously with a chronic like back illness, it will help you have less pain. Like, obviously it's not going to get rid of all of it, and you'll still need breaks because holding your arm in the air like that would probably hurt after a little while. So I'd recommend taking breaks still anyways. Something else that can really help is hand exercises. These ones help me a lot too. Stretch breaks. So when doing stretches, remember to always do stretches that are comfortable for your body, because I'm not able to do like certain stretches and things because it would aggravate my illnesses or illness. I don't even know if they're together or the same anymore, but my disabilities will get like aggravated if I do certain exercises, so I stop doing the ones that aggravates my illness and triggers my illness. So remember, just keep that in mind. Breathing exercises can reduce pain. So like, I actually do breathing exercises a lot because it really does help with pain. Like, if you have a little bit of ongoing pain, just keep doing the breathing exercise. It's really, really good, especially if you're having a little bit of a like, if you know how to do meditation, that really helps with the breathing exercises. And also you can also use the spoons method to plan out your day. I would kind of explain it, but we kind of already been here longer than I was supposed to be here, and I apologize because I'm just talking now with no footage. Thank you for like, a long time now. I'm really sorry about that. But I hope that this video helped you guys. I hope that I wasn't insensitive, because I try my best. Like, I'm trying my best to make this video comfortably and make it accessible for people, like accessible as in not make them angry, because I don't know why I'm so afraid of making videos, because I'm afraid I'll say something that upsets someone. I don't know if you guys have this, but like I'm afraid of like upsetting people, but I'm getting over it. Because like chronic illness and disabilities are a really sensitive topic for me, especially like I don't really talk about them because I'm scared to talk about them. Like I'm not comfortable enough yet to say exactly what it is I have because of that. But yeah, I hope this helped anybody. I hope you understood what I was saying. But yeah. I enjoy art. It is on my mind all day, every day, and I appreciate it so much. It has given me a purpose whilst I cannot work and things like that. It is one of the only things I'm able to do, and I want to enjoy it while I can. And I hope y'all watching this can also enjoy art despite the complications. YouTube brings me a lot of comfort to do because I don't feel alone when doing it, and I can help others like me. Just to note that you are not alone struggling with your disabilities as an artist, and there are many artists who have illnesses and many before us who went through the same struggles. Thanks for watching. Remember to have friendly conversations in the comments, and please share any tips as well. Love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Yeah, that was the outro I wrote, so yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye guys. Thanks for watching.